Firing squads represent a stark and controversial method of execution within the American justice system. This practice involves a group of individuals shooting a condemned person, a procedure designed to ensure a swift and definitive end. Their continued presence underscores the complex and often debated nature of capital punishment in the United States. While not a widely used form of execution, firing squads remain a legally authorized option in a select number of U.S. states. Their existence offers a unique lens through which to examine the intricacies of capital punishment. It also highlights the persistent controversies that surround the state's power to impose the ultimate penalty. The very notion of a firing squad evokes a powerful historical resonance, yet it is a method that has been modernized and maintained. Understanding its current status requires delving into its legal framework and the specific circumstances under which it might be employed today. This method, though rare, is a tangible part of the ongoing death penalty discourse. Currently, the use of firing squads is legally authorized in several U.S. states. These include Utah, Oklahoma, and Idaho, each with specific statutes governing its potential application. This authorization reflects a diverse approach to execution methods across the nation. Utah, in particular, holds a distinct historical connection to this method of execution. It is the state that most recently carried out an execution by firing squad, which occurred in 2010. This event brought the practice back into public discussion and scrutiny. Utah's law includes a specific provision allowing for a firing squad if lethal injection drugs are unavailable. This clause is not unique to Utah and reflects a broader national trend. Many states have faced increasing difficulty in obtaining the necessary drugs for lethal injections. This scarcity of lethal injection drugs has prompted some states to explore or reauthorize alternative execution methods. The reemergence of the firing squad as a viable option is a direct consequence of these supply chain challenges. It underscores the practical dilemmas faced by states committed to capital punishment. The legal landscape surrounding execution methods is constantly evolving. Court challenges and drug shortages continue to shape which methods are considered viable. The firing squad, therefore, remains a contingency plan for some jurisdictions. The execution process by firing squad is meticulously structured to achieve its intended outcome. The condemned individual is typically secured, often strapped to a chair or another stationary device. This ensures immobility and precise targeting. A team of marksmen carries out the execution. These individuals are frequently drawn from law enforcement officers or are volunteers specifically trained for this duty. Their role is critical to the procedure's effectiveness. The marksmen are positioned at a predetermined distance from the condemned individual. They are given clear instructions to aim at the heart, the target chosen to ensure rapid incapacitation and death. Precision is paramount in this process. A black hood is often placed over the condemned's head before the execution commences. The primary purpose of this hood is to obscure the condemned's vision. It also serves to prevent eye contact between the condemned and the marksman. The execution is carried out by a synchronized volley of bullets. This simultaneous firing is intended to cause immediate death. The aim is to ensure that the condemned individual expires as quickly and painlessly as possible. The procedure is designed to be efficient and conclusive. Every step, from securing the individual to the final volley, is planned to minimize variables. This methodical approach is central to the firing squad protocol. Proponents of the firing squad method often argue that it is a more humane form of execution compared to other alternatives. This argument frequently arises in discussions about the perceived failures of lethal injection. They contend that it offers a more reliable and less agonizing death. Specifically, proponents compare it favorably to lethal injection, which has faced criticism for its potential to cause prolonged and painful deaths. There have been documented instances where lethal injections have gone awry, leading to extended suffering. The firing squad, they argue, avoids these complications. Those who support its use claim that lethal injection can sometimes result in a protracted and agonizing process. They point to cases where inmates have gasped, convulsed, or shown signs of distress for many minutes. This raises significant ethical concerns about the method's humanity. Proponents suggest that the firing squad is a more reliable method for achieving immediate death. The impact of multiple high-velocity projectiles is considered to be instantly fatal. This reliability is a key point in their advocacy. They argue that it ensures a swift and certain end, minimizing the potential for suffering. The physiological effects of multiple bullet wounds to vital organs are believed to cause rapid brain death and circulatory collapse. This certainty is presented as a humane advantage. The argument for the firing squad often centers on its perceived efficiency and finality. In a system where the goal is to carry out a death sentence, proponents believe this method achieves that goal with the least amount of uncertainty or prolonged distress. It is seen as a more direct and less problematic approach.